Freestyle terrain contains parks and pipes and all the features including jumps, hits, ramps, banks, fun boxes, jibs, rails, half pipes, quarter pipes, and other features. The orange oval is a symbol used by resorts to represent freestyle terrain. It is posted at the top of the terrain park or half pipe and in trail maps. The symbol is usually found with safety information about terrain park use, including SmartStyle. SmartStyle is all about safety and having the knowledge to enjoy your freedom and the freestyle terrain. The 3 main points of SmartStyle include: look before you leap. Before getting into freestyle terrain, observe all signage and warnings. Use your first run as a warm-up run and to familiarize yourself with the park layout and features. When first inspecting the jumps, consider the following elements of each jump. A. The approach zone is for setting your speed and stance. T. The takeoff zone is for making moves that start your trick. M. The maneuver zone is for controlling your style. And L. The landing zone is for getting straight and riding away clean. Remember that the features change constantly due to weather, usage, and time of day, so it is important to continue to inspect features throughout the day. Easy style it. Know your limits and ride within your ability. When starting out, look for small progression parks and features and then work your way up to medium or large parks and features. Freestyle terrain comes in different sizes, so make sure and start small and work your way up before going into larger parks. Stay in control, both on the ground and in the air. Remember, you control how big or small you take the feature by varying speed and takeoff. Inverted aerials increase the chance of serious injury and are not recommended. Respect gets respect. Respect the terrain and all others. One person on a feature at a time. Wait your turn and call your drop-in. Always clear the landing area quickly. Respect all signs and stay off close features. Remember that respect is important both in the park and on the rest of the resort. So be smart when you're heading down the mountain or to the lift, and save your best tricks for the park.
Hi, my name is Chris Hargrave, and here today to kind of talk about the ATML model. It's a really simple process for any rider to evaluate a feature before they use it. For example, if we look at a jump, we got to look at the entire in-run. So that's what we call our approach. That's the A of the ATML. And that approach zone, you want to look at any undulations. You want to check the consistency of the snow so you know how fast it's going to run. And you want to understand how you're going to use that approach. So make a plan as to how you're going to set up for whatever trick you're going to throw. After that, I think a rider should really take a look at the last part of the ramp. That's the T part, the takeoff, because a lot of ramps, they get built differently. They're not always the same. We got to know what to expect so we can make the right moves to set up our maneuver in the air. Then we move on to the M, and that's the maneuver. The maneuver is what we do after we get off the ground. We might be on a rail, sliding, we might be in the air. We go from the lip of the takeoff to the start of the landing zone. The final part of the ATML model is the landing, that's the L. We want to think of the landing as everything all the way into the run out. When you're inspecting it, you want to make sure that you know that that landing is flat and smooth, or if it's got big holes in it, or if it's got undulations. You want to make sure that you're prepared for that. So to recap really quick, think of ATML really simply. You got the A is approach, that's everything you do before you get to the ramp. T is takeoff, that's the last part of the ramp. You have the maneuver zone. From there you have your landing, which is that prepared landing zone as well as the run out area. And you want to make sure that you understand that all those areas are important for every rider to be successful. If you know them, you can stay out of others' way and you can have more success for you in general.
I've been riding for 6 years now.
I've been riding for 2 seasons.
I've been riding for 6 years.
For 15 years now.
My first injury was a separated collarbone.
Broken my arm twice.
Messed up my kneecap.
Broken tooth.
Definitely have been hurt riding. Most of the time due to not checking out features, rolling through a park, first time of the day, a little icy, go too fast.
I was just riding in icy conditions and I shouldn't have been pushing it so hard. I just felt weird.
I could have prevented it if I had the proper coaching with me at the time.
To prevent injuries from happening when you're riding, a good idea is to stretch first, have a good stretching routine.
Stretching is really important because otherwise your muscles are gonna lock up and tense and you can pull stuff really easily.
You want to know your limits, just take it easy, work on, don't do a 3, do a 180. Don't do a 5, do a 3.
Don't push yourself into something that's way over your level, and I just learn the basics.
Just relax and have fun, it's not a competition. Snowboarding's fun.
Courtesy in the park is pretty key.
Calling drop-ins and making sure that the landing zone is clear.
Another thing you should be knowing is again, your limits, if you should be hitting big jumps or hitting small jumps,
The biggest thing is just respect your fellow riders, don't get in their way, and they'll try not to get in your way. Don't stop on landings, don't stop on takeoffs.
Start small, know what you can do, and be happy with it, and practice and work your way up, because sooner or later you're going to start riding with the big boys.
My name is Brian Bast, and I've been riding for 11 years. This past season was my first season on Ski Patrol. Kind of the most common reasons why people get hurt are basically riding past their ability or skiing past their ability. The nice thing about mountains is that you have the choice whether or not to go big if you're comfortable or not go big, and just ride at what you feel comfortable. Don't go off something that if it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't.
My name is Sean White. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Carlsbad, California. I've been riding for Burton since I was about 7 years old, so a while. I don't know, I've always worn a helmet. It just feels so good to wear one. I almost feel weird not wearing it. I think twice about hitting jumps and stuff, and that's what's funny for me is most people would be like, yeah man, you must have to wear that thing all the time, that sucks, you can't just wear a beanie. But the thing is when it's cold out, I'm so warm with my helmet. I got my ear flaps, it's all snug in there with my goggles. When helmets came out back in the day, when I first started wearing helmets, they're heavy and awkward and it was just really uncomfortable. And I just wore them anyways because I had this bad accident where a snowboard hit me in the head, and I got knocked out, and I could have been dead if I wasn't wearing my helmet. And so from then on, I was like, I'm just gonna wear it. And it saved me so many times, you know what I mean? Learning 900s and stuff, put my head into the walls and stuff. So I just, I've always worn one, and the new helmets out are so light. I wear them inside. I'll be eating lunch with my helmet on. They're like, are you gonna take your helmet off? I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I was wearing it. I've just been able to talk with Burton and them and just come up with a new light helmet that's just, people that wear it now, they're like, oh, I hated helmets, and I tried yours, and I even feel it.
Hi, my name is Chris Hargrave. I'm a freestyle ski and snowboard coach. I work for PSIA and Aussie, and there are people like me at mountains all over the country. If you're interested in learning a simple way to understand freestyle skiing and snowboarding, that's jumps, rails, we'll break it down for you. If you come find one of us, we'll put it into a small step-by-step progression for you that's easy to use and easy to learn. So if you really want to get good and you want to come and learn how to do the things that you really want to do, come find one of us at your local mountain. We'll take good care of you.
Okay, we're gonna go over some safety stuff. There are a few things we need to get straight first. Snowboarding is a very dangerous sport, and attempting jumps only increases that danger and potential for injuries. There's this program called SmartStyle. It's really helpful. When you enter in a park, you see a bunch of orange logos, and there's a lot of things that you need to know, and we gotta go through all of them. It's pretty much common sense. I'm gonna let you know what they all mean. Know this symbol, Freestyle Terrain Park. It lets you know when you enter in the park. Look before you leave, it's only common sense. Before you start hitting any of the jumps, you wanna check out the takeoffs, landings, and know all the features, what they have in the park. Respect gets respect. Respect the terrain, other riders, and wait for your turn. And in the landing zones, get yourself out of there as quickly as possible. Easy styling. Take it easy out there, take it chill, work your way up. There's no pressure, there's no rush. Just the point is to learn some stuff and have fun out there.